last September, my son and I came to the point, and just there were these promotions going on about Alpha and on the screen, and so I sort of dismissed it at first, and then the following week it was there again, and I was hearing more and more about other people's experiences. So it's sort of like opening me up, like to that. And I think within about 4 weeks, there was an Alpha course starting, and I just thought, well, why not?
I was recommended to do Alpha by a friend. I'd never heard of Alpha. I think I must be the last person in the world to have heard of it. And then I looked into it. She just said enough to pique my interest. And then I was looking for a course, and I happened to live next door to a vicar. So I mentioned it to Will, and that was it. There was no going back. There was no getting out of it.
When Lucy first mentioned it, which was sort of some 6 months before we attended the course together, and brought some literature back, again, pretty sceptical. Looked at the literature very dismissive, and then as we got closer to the one that we went on, there was clearly enough there that I decided that it was something I wanted to engage with.
For me, the best thing about the course was that it just set aside any preconceived ideas that I'd had about, God and religion and all of that, and it gave a platform for me to have like questions answered, and just a sort of a place that I can explore.
I think for me, the best part about the course was the chance to really engage with a variety of people in a really non-judgmental atmosphere on what most people would consider to be the bigger questions in life. Why are we here? Is there a purpose? Is there a God? There's things that tend to nag at you in the wee small hours, and a chance to really do that with people and hear what other people had to say on those things.
Obviously, the most amazing thing about doing the Alpha course and finding Jesus is finding Jesus. And for me, having God in my life just means that you've constantly got your best friend there, the most amazing parent, always there, like in the middle of the night when you're scared and anxious, especially at the moment with everything that's happening.
This year has not been an easy year at all, and so it seems a little bit, for me to say things are great, because the events of my life haven't been great, but as a result of having done the course and given my life to God, it has been great, in as much as that I belong to a small group, a Bible study group, where we look at scriptures and discuss things, and sort of brings the Bible to life.
I suppose we both gave our lives on the same night, and that wasn't on the final weekend. It's about, I think, week 5, maybe week 6.
I think it was week 3.
Was it really as early as that?
Maybe 4.
We must be easy. The moment that I opened my heart in a spiritual way, I felt God speak straight to my heart in a very physical sense, it just exploded from there, really.
I gave myself to God. We had a Holy Spirit day, which I'll never forget, and that's when I feel like I turned my life to God, made the decision to, and I really felt that connection with God being with me as well. And I feel today that I don't just have a belief in God, I have a relationship with God.